Leafs beat the Philadelphia Flyers 3-2, but unfortunately our playoff march has come to a sad end as the Leafs were eliminated last night by the most hated rivals of the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens. Now I'm pretty much feeling the same way Brian Burke is right now. Very frustrated and very upset about this. I have been supporting the Leafs to make the playoffs since the start of the season, and my playoff expectations of the Toronto Maple Leafs were about just as high as the CN Tower, despite every Leaf fan, or at least most Leaf fans, telling me that they don't think the Leafs will make it, which most of the Leaf fans have been doing since December or January. I never gave up faith, and now it really hurts to see that the Toronto Maple Leafs will not be making the postseason. In fact, this is a pretty much a big nightmare for the Leaf players and the Leaf fans for a couple of reasons. First of all, because the Leafs were eliminated from the playoffs, the losing atmosphere continues, and this is what utterly kills confidence in young players, because we have had so many young players on the team, and we still do have young players on the team. And I hope their confidence survives this, because the playoffs would have been just what they needed to strive and have something to aim for, like the Stanley Cup, for example. Brian Burke pretty much took it very well. He was pretty upset in his interviews, and I wanted to say he did a good job, and I liked what he said, because like I said before, I'm just as frustrated and upset as he is. Now for the game tonight, Ian White, Jamal Mayers, and Lee Stempniak scored for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And speaking of Ian White, he is one of the nominees for the Bill Masterson Memorial Trophy, which Jason Blake won last year. Now hopefully Ian White can bring it home as well. And I just wanted to say, I don't know if the nominees are done, but I hope that Ron Wilson is nominated for the Jack Adams Trophy for Coach of the Year, because he has done an exceptional job, other than the fact that we didn't make the playoffs. But I don't think any other coach would have come as close with the Toronto Maple Leafs team that we have now, especially with all the rookies on our team, like Nikolai Kuhlman, Frogren, John Mitchell, Luke Schenn, Tim Stapleton, and Phil Reskovic, who have done an exceptional job for the Toronto Maple Leafs this year, and they even got their first goals in the NHL. I don't think you would have seen the same thing under coaches like Paul Maurice or Pat Quinn. The other thing I wanted to mention was the Toronto Maple Leafs, before they found out that they were eliminated, signed Christian Hansen to a minor league contract. He happens to be the son of Slapshot star David Hansen, so hopefully we can... Well, I don't know if we're going to see the same person from Christian as we did with his father in the movies, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to be a very good player, and I think this signing is just as good as a first-round draft pick, so I don't think we have to worry about high draft pick, because if we keep this up, we'll probably finish in 7th again. But I wanted to say, signing college players to minor league contracts like this, I think this is a better way to go in terms of rebuilding, because this way you won't have to worry about killing the confidence of your young players and by not making the playoffs. And like, we could easily make the playoffs and rebuild by going at it this way, but it's too late now. We're eliminated. I find that seeing the playoffs without the Leafs in it is like torture. So I guess I gotta say, right now the nightmare begins. Because I'm so upset and frustrated that we missed the playoffs, I'm not sure if I'll be doing any more video blogs of postseason fan reactions because of how I feel about us being eliminated from the playoffs. So I'll probably make one post-game on Friday, because I'll be going to the party, and maybe one at the end of the regular season. But if I'm not really up to it, then most likely I will not post a post-game reaction vlog. So, anyways, well, that's it for the year. The nightmare begins.